It caught this leg. Hopefully, if I can keep the infection out of the joint, he won't lose his paw.
This is Champion, and that bandage on his foot is covering a gunshot wound where he was allegedly shot by a Purcell police officer.
And they said that he fell over on his motorcycle and that he had shot my dog, Champion.
The officer lives nearby and has been known to complain about the dog running out into the road. But witnesses say that wasn't the case this time around.
He fell over, and then he took his gun and shot twice.
The sheriff's report states the officer had slurred speech and deputies could smell a strong odor of alcohol, and that the officer used his police-issued gun to fire one shot into the ground and the other at Champion. Deputies believe the officer was intoxicated.
They heard two shots and then the dog yelped.
According to the report, the officer was not arrested, and instead authorities took the officer's patrol car that he drove back to the scene. And as authorities work to find out exactly what happened, Champion is working to heal and hopefully not lose his paw.
I was sick when I thought they had blown his leg off.
Near Purcell in McLean County, Jolene Cheney, News Channel 4.
Cop actually charged for shooting small dog who made him fear for his life. Purcell, OK. An allegedly inebriated officer who fell from his motorcycle and proceeded to shoot a tiny dog with his service weapon for no reason has now been charged in the incident. They said that he fell over on his motorcycle and that he had shot my dog, Champion, the dog's owner told KFOR in October. It caught this leg, and hopefully if I can keep the infection out of his joint, he won't lose his paw, the owner added hopefully of where a bullet from Purcell police officer Richard Kyle Glasgow's service revolver entered the beloved pet's body. Glasgow has now been charged with one count of reckless conduct with a firearm for which the officer demonstrated a conscious disregard for the safety of others and created a situation of unreasonable risk and probability of death or great bodily harm to others. Considering the portrait of grave fecklessness described in charges, and that the officer left the creature bloodied, suffering, and ultimately forced to endure an amputation, reckless conduct hardly encompasses the scale of the threat this drunken cop posed. Newson 6 briefly summarizes, on October 8, 2016 Glasgow told authorities he was riding his motorcycle in McLean County when he said a dog named Champion came out after his motorcycle and he feared for his life, so he fired a warning shot into the ground and another shot at the dog. Champion was wounded and lost his right front paw as a result of the shooting. Neighbors noted Glasgow, who lives in the area, had been known to complain about Champion running loose in the streets, but that had not happened on October 8. He fell over and then he took his gun and then shot twice, the dog's owner lamented, adding witnesses heard two shots and then the dog yelped.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.